Hey everybody, so today our workout is going to be a really quick total body burner. You don't need any equipment for this. We're gonna do a really fast warm-up, a little activation. We have 3 circuits, a fun finisher, and then a cool down. I know that sounds like a lot of work, but we are just gonna be doing each circuit 2 times through, really nice and fast, so I promise you will get this done and over with, and you can go about your day. So we are gonna get started here with just our warm-up. We're gonna do a step over hip opener, so start with our left side, step over wide, and then step back to the center, keeping the front of our bodies nice and centered. Only lifting our knees as high as we can go, and then tapping back down, not clunking your foot too hard, and then go right to the other side. Again, keeping the center of our bodies, the midline of our bodies straight. You don't want to lean your body where your leg's going. Nice, last one. And then we are going right into a digestive stretch, just one on each side. So a nice wide stretch. Interlace your fingers, lift them right over your head, and go all the way over to the right. Go down, inch your way back to the left, and then back center. We're just gonna do one more on the other side, even it out, nice and slow. Beautiful. And then from here, we are gonna do a runner stretch. So if you want to lift your arms over your head, hinge down, walk out into a down dog position. You are gonna shoot your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Let me go back here so you can see. And then what you can do here is if you wanna drop your forearm to the ground for a deeper stretch, otherwise you can stay here, and then just do a quick open up to the sky, back down to the center, open your palm up to the sky, back to center, and then just shoot that foot back. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So left foot to the outside of your left hand. If you can drop that left forearm to the ground for a deeper stretch, and then just twist and open your chest to the sky. Drop that arm or that hand back towards the sky. All right, plant that hand, shoot your foot back. We are gonna go right into our activation. So if you wanna meet me on the ground here, we're gonna do some plank leg lifts. So if you want to go into a high plank position with me, nice high plank, butts aren't to the sky, not too far down. We are just going to opposite leg lift and lift. Start them with me, just a few of them. Lift them as far as they can go. You're not putting your leg like all the way up here. Just a nice little whoop, whoop. That'll really activate your core. We have a few more of these. 3, 2, and 1. And then meet me on your back. We're just gonna do some flutter kicks. So laying down, you're going to lift your shoulders off the ground, tuck your chin, lift your legs. For any extra support, you can put your hands kind of under your tailbone. And then pointing your toes, we're just gonna do some flutters. Do those with me. Tucking our chin, making sure our shoulders are off the ground. If your shoulders are down here, you're really kind of activating your lower back. Lifting those shoulders off the ground is gonna activate that core. 3, 2, and 1. Give yourself a quick little hug. I told you that it was a nice, quick activation. So we are gonna go into our first circuit. This is a full body. So our first circuit is gonna be lower body. I'm just gonna go over them quick with you. We're gonna go right into them. We have 30 seconds a piece, 2 times through. We're gonna go right through them nice and fast, a quick little break, and then right through them. You'll get a nice long break after each circuit. So like a minute and a half of straight work. You guys have got this. All right, our first one, we're gonna do a backward stepping lunge with a knee drive. You're gonna start with your right foot. So you're gonna go back into a lunge, and then by using that planted foot, you're gonna bring that right knee up using your core. So for 30 seconds, you're going to lunge, knee drive, lunge, knee drive. Nice 90-degree angles. If you have to kind of like do a second, balance your foot before you go back, that's fine. After 30 seconds, You are just going right into the other side, using all that lower body and a little bit of your core to drive that knee up. After that, we just have a sumo squat hold, so nice wide sumo squat. Our toes are pointing out, sitting into those hips. You are just holding it here, or if you want to advance it, you can do little pulses for a little bit of extra glute work. So we have 30 seconds apiece. Get ready with me in 3, 2, 1. Start with those lunges and knee drives. I'm not worried about 100 reps here. I want you to have good form. So nice 90-degree knees. Our back knee is not touching the ground. Exhaling on that squeeze up. Inhaling on the way down. We have about 8 more seconds. We're gonna go directly into that other side. 3, 2, 1. Switch onto that other side. Beautiful. I like to pump my arms just for like extra balance. If you want to hold them up here, you can. If you want to hold them on your waist, you can. Just don't hold them on your hips and lean forward. I like to pump my arms as like that counterbalance. We have 5 more seconds. We are going right into those sumo squats. 3, 2, and 1. And meet me right here. Nice wide toes, shoulders back, pelvis is tucked forward. You're not arching your back. Nice proud chest. Now you can sit here. You can do those pulses, whatever you choose. It's a nice little break if you kind of just sit here. Gives you a minute to kind of catch your breath, slow that heart rate down, roll those shoulders back. 3 seconds, sit a little deeper. 2, 1. All right, beautiful. Good news is we only have that one more time through. I told you this was nice and fast. So give yourself a nice little quick shake. We have a little less than a 20-second break here. Catch your breath. Get a nice big breath out. We're gonna do that whole thing one more time through. No changes, no advancements. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. With the lunges and knee drives. Lunge, knee drive. Now you're taking that lunge at a nice 90-degree angle. See how my legs aren't going too far back like that, but I'm also not taking like a little baby step. We have a few more seconds. 2, and 1. Flip right to that other side. Let me switch here so you can see what I'm doing. If you need a little break, you need to tap that knee for just a second. Bring that foot, then bring it up. That's fine. I don't want to see you sit here and rest. This is a nice, quick workout. Honestly, I did the math, I think. Lose your balance. It's like less than 15-ish minutes. Get ready to go for those sumo squats in 3, 2, and 1. Sumo squat position. Open toes, nice wide squat, shoulders back, pelvis is tucked, and we wait. If you want to pulse a teeny tiny bit, you can. Now a pulse is just that. We're not doing sumo squats. It's just a little pulse, just enough to wake up your hips, your glutes. Make sure you hold your waist. I was holding here to rest. Don't do that, don't cheat. We have 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Bang out those knees, those quads, not those knees. All right, so catch your breath. I'm gonna go through our next circuit. It's going to be, the second circuit is a little bit more of like a, kind of like activating your whole body. It's a lot of moves that involve a lot of different moving parts. So you'll be using your upper body, your core, your lower body. These moves are really, really great. Again, 30 seconds, 2 times through. No changes there. So our first is going to be a crab reach over, or I will give you a modification. So again, with your fingers pointed outwards, not towards your body, out, a nice M shape with your body. You are going to reach up with your hips, and then with your one arm, like I'm gonna start with my right, reach over to that left side, back down to the center, and then lifting up through our hips again, taking your left arm, reaching over to your right, back to the center. If these reaches are too much, I want you to just stay in this position, do a crab hold, opposite tabletop, back down to the center, reverse tabletop, back to center. That is our first workout. After that, we have a walkout to a narrow push-up. Again, I will give a modification for this. So the walkout, just like we did into the runner lunge, I want you guys to hinge forward at your hips, activating the back of your hamstrings. Take a few steps out with your hands until you're in a nice push-up position. And then keeping your tricep close to your body, you're gonna drop, do a push-up, using your hips to hinge, walk yourself back, stand up. If you can't do a full push-up, drop to your knees. And then after that, we are doing a bear crawl, or you can do a bear hold. So, in a tabletop position, knees under your hips, hands and wrists under your shoulders, tucking your toes, you are lifting your knees just a teeny tiny bit under off the ground. Just kind of enough where you should be able to slip like a couple pieces of paper under there. I don't want you to be all the way up here like a nice small box. So you can either just hold it here in this bear hold position, or if you want to take your bear on the move, you're going to left foot, right hand, nice and slow. You take a few steps forward, and then you're going to reverse him. Same thing. Opposite hand, opposite knee, or you can just hold it there. Whatever you decide to do, that's your option. There's a lot of modifications. We have less than 10 seconds, so get ready with me here. We're gonna start with those crab reach overs in 3, 2, 1, and lift up, stretch, reach over, back to the center, lift up, reach and stretch, back to the center. Try not to plop your butt on the ground. Try to keep your butt hovering the entire time. And exhaling on that reach over, or if you're not doing the reach over, exhaling on that lift. We have about 5 more seconds. We're gonna go directly into those push-ups with the walkouts. 2, 1. All right, stand up with me, don't waste any time. Hinge forward, take a few steps out, do a push-up or drop to your knee. Nice tricep push-up, and then walk yourself back. This one's kind of a long movement, so in the 30 seconds, you're not gonna get a ton in here, which is fine. I want you to have good form. All right, we have a few seconds. Finish up your last one. Push up, walk yourself back, and then we are gonna go directly down into the bear hold or our bear crawl. I'm just gonna hold it here, keeping yourself in this nice little compact box. Breathing through it, keeping your knees just hovering over the ground. We have 3, 2, and 1. Shake out those wrists. They got a lot of love this time. All right, we have less than 30 seconds until we do that whole thing one more time through. Whew, so catch your breath. Those bear holds sneak up on you, right? You're not really doing much, but you're engaging so many different parts of your body. Gets your heart rate up. So get ready on the floor with me again for those crab reach overs in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now these are nice because, of course, you're activating your glutes, your lower body, your hips, your abs, your shoulders, your triceps. But you're also getting like a nice little stretch in here. We have less than 10 seconds. Exhaling on that stretch. If you want to hold it a little longer, you can. Nice stretch. 3, 2, 1. Stand up for those walkouts. Hinge forward. Few hand steps out. Drop your knees if you need to, or stay up. And then a nice tricep push-up. Back up. I'm going to move back here so you can see what I'm doing. Walk a few steps out with your hands under shoulders. Nice tricep push-up. And hinging yourself back. You should have enough time just to get a push-up in I don't think I'll get full. 3, 2, 1, and now bear hold. I'm gonna try to take mine on the move. If you wanna just hold it, you can. Now you take this bear as far as you can. If you can only get a couple steps in, that's fine. Whew. Your obliques should be totally fired up, especially if you're moving this bear. We have 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake out those wrists. Give them a little twist, a little roll. All right. Our last circuit is only 2 workouts. Still only 30 seconds, 2 times through. I'm gonna bring you all down here for the time being until we get to our finisher. So this is our ab circuit. We are going to do crisscross and earthquakes. We have done both of these before. Just to go back, if you've forgotten, crisscross, your hands are gonna go behind your head, float your feet tabletop position, chin tucked, shoulders off the ground. You're going to opposite elbow, opposite knee, while shooting that opposite leg out, back to center, opposite elbow, opposite knee, back to center. After that, we have earthquakes. So you can do these with your feet on the ground or more advanced, floating. It's a little bit harder. But what you're gonna do is you're going to raise your arms above your head. And you're going to lower yourself kind of like 45 degrees. The higher you put your arms, the more difficult it is, or you can go straight forward like this. Not technically like a low boat, it's more straight out. So you're gonna hold that there for 30 seconds. Get ready. We have 5 more seconds and we are gonna get right into these crisscross in 3, 2, 1. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, lift back to center. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, lift back to center. Whew. Squeeze, exhale on that squeeze. Inhale back to center. Exhale on that squeeze. Again, you don't have to take these super fast. You can do a nice squeeze and a hold, whatever works best for you. We have 5 seconds. We're gonna go into that earthquake in 3, 2, 1. Roll up. I'm gonna start with my feet on the ground. Roll yourself back as far as you can go. Arms over your head. Whew. You should really start to feel it. Squeeze, squeeze your feet and your ankles and your knees together. Almost like you have like duct tape wrapped around your legs. Whew. If your arms above your head is too much, you can go forward like this. But really dip back and engage all that part of your core in 3, 2, 1. Whew. Give yourself a stretch. All right, we have that one more time through, just the 2 workouts. That wakes you up, right? All right, get ready. We have less than 10 seconds. Give yourself a nice little shakeout, maybe a little bit of a belly punch to wake yourself up there. So, crisscross and then earthquakes. Whatever you want to do. 3 seconds in 3, 2, 1, crisscross. Exhaling on that squeeze out, making sure our feet are flexed the whole time. I mean, even try it out. If you're doing like a workout and you have kind of limp fish feet, feel the difference and then flex your feet and feel how much stronger everything feels activated when you do that. Everything serves a purpose, right? 5 more seconds. We're going right into those earthquakes. I am not ready in 3, 2, 1, roll yourself back. Whew. Now these are called earthquakes because after a while you will be shaking. Just really breathe through it. I'm in it with you. Really try to tuck yourself back a little farther if you can. 10 more seconds. It feels like a lifetime. You guys have got this. We are almost done. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Stretch that core, hug your knees to your chest if you need to. We are done with our circuits. We have a finisher and then we are done. The finisher is a Tabata style. I love this because the time progressively cuts shorter. So the hardest part of the work is at the very beginning. And when you think you can't take it anymore, it's super short work. So I'm going to bring y'all up here for our finisher so you can see what I'm doing. All right, it's gonna be 3 workouts for 30 seconds, and then 20 seconds, and then 10 seconds, and then we're gonna cool down. Our first workout is going to be a lateral bound with a jump. I will show you a modification if you're not bounding or jumping. So you're gonna start leaping out to the side, almost like a skater, and then from here just doing a little hop, bounding back to the other side and hopping. That's gonna be our lateral bound with a hop, or you can do speed skaters. So kind of step to the side, crisscross, touch the bottom, crisscross, touch the bottom. And if you want to, you can add a little squat, touch, squat if you're not jumping. That's our first workout. Second one, mountain climber. We've done these, hop down, strong plank position. You're going to run your knees into your chest. If you're not running, you can do a step and a step if you're not sprinting. After that, we have burpees. You knew they were coming. You're gonna get down to a nice squat position, plant your hands, shoot your feet back into a plank, shoot them back like a frog. You're gonna hop up. You're going to do that. Or if you're not jumping, you can step foot back to the center, stand and squat. Those are your renditions. We have those for 30 seconds, and then 20 seconds, and then 10 seconds. So it's gonna go by very fast, I promise you. So if y'all wanna get ready, we have about 15 more seconds here. 30 seconds of work, same thing, just like before, we're gonna go right into each one. It's nice and fast. This is our finisher, and then we're done. Get ready for those lateral bounds in 3, 2, 1. You're gonna bound, hop, hop. Really kind of pushing out with that outside foot. That one's really pushing you to the side. All your strength is coming from that outside foot and that outside glute. Stay nice and low, like you're dodging a bunch of people. 5 more seconds, then we're going into those mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1, hop down, 30 seconds. Hands and wrists under our shoulders. Running those knees into our chest, nice and light on the balls of our feet. We're up halfway through, 15 more seconds. 10 more seconds. I know these get tiring very quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, go right into those burpees. Taking it nice and easy. After this, they just get easier. These are hard to do and talk at the same time. You got this. Stay nice and light. Really shooting your feet to the outside of your hands. That's gonna help you get that hop. In 3, 2, 1, take a break. Whew. Good news is the time just keeps cutting short after that. So I know your heart is beating on your chest right now. Mine is. Whew, all right. We have that 2 more times through, but the good news is the time is getting cut short. So get ready for me in 3, 2, 1. Lateral bounds, 20 seconds. Whew, with the hop, I forgot to add my hop. Whew. I know you're getting tired already. Good news is it's only 20 seconds. Good news is we're already halfway through. We have 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Into those mountain climbers, 20 seconds. Really planting all the weight of your hand into every finger, into the whole palm of your hand. 3, 2, 1, right into those burpees. Woo. Shooting back, shooting out nice and strong, planting all that weight into your hands, into all your fingers. That's what's gonna help you. Whew. We have less than 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, last round, best round. Only 10 seconds. By the time you get tired, we're gonna be almost done. All right, ready? Get ourselves ready here. Shake everything out. Get yourself hyped up. 3, 2, 1. Lateral bounds with the hop. Lateral bound with the hop. 5 more seconds, right into those mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Drop down. 10 seconds of mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Right into those burpees. 10 seconds. Whew. You got it. 5, 4, 3. Last one. 2, and 1. Whew. Oh my goodness. My heart is pounding. Good news is we get to cool down after this. You guys deserved it. Meet me down on the ground here for a cobra. Your legs are together. Hands by your chest. Whew, and lift yourself up. Really take this minute to take really big breaths. Calm your heart rate down, stretch that core. Alrighty. Then from here, tuck your toes. We're gonna go into a down dog. We're gonna pedal our legs, so shoot your hips back. And then you can kind of press an opposite foot into the ground, pushing the other one forward. If you want to pedal, really stretch those hamstrings. Otherwise, you can just stay in a good downward dog position. Take one more really deep breath here. All right, safely drop your knees. After that, we are just going to do an open squat stretch, open up those hips. So, not quite like a frog stretch like I like, but sitting into the same thing. Nice big squat. And then you're going to take your right arm against your right leg and kind of twist yourself open. Open that chest, open that hip. Breathe into that stretch. And then on the other side, so left hand or left arm opening up that left knee, twisting open to the right. Awesome, meet yourself back to the center. I hope you guys feel really good. I'm very sweaty. That was a nice quick one for your full body, no weights. And I hope you guys feel really good. And join me next time. Bye.